football night, guys. As you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you have not done so already. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock time. Like always, stay in the KR Culture Radio. Hakeem Jordan, what is cracking like and what is going on? What is cracking?
Living the dream.
Hey man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, man. It's in this wonderful Monday. So as we know, we're gonna get it started, yo. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's get it.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I think Earn Your Legion started to take our opening monologue. I swear they be doing the same thing we be doing. And they be doing the same. Now we mess with y'all. Earn Your Legions. I like Earn Your Legions because they do the same thing. That's what they do the same thing I be doing. But Jordan, go ahead, do your thing.
Let's go, let's go. Shout out to Earn Your Leisure. We like their podcast. Okay, what's going on, people? What's going on, people? Glad y'all coming in. Glad y'all joining into the chat. We really appreciate y'all as y'all coming in. So we're gonna get on to the topic for today's topic is gonna be pretty interesting, and we're gonna talk about the light skin versus dark skin the biases of dating a black light skinned woman or black or dark skinned woman. And especially in our community, it's from a woman's side that they feel like I would say it's like a battle, but it feels like when you see a lot of some black men, they maybe a lighter skin complexion or darker skin complexion. They feel like there's a lot of black women. They think like to say, oh, maybe the black man doesn't like me because I'm too dark or I'm too black or something like that. And it's always been in our community, because light skinned women are black skin and dark skinned women. It's always been like to talk about, especially from the woman's side. And I feel like for here, for us, as men, we gonna definitely get break it down details, we just talk about the preference of some what black men like and everything. And as in, there are, black men do like dark skinned women. I don't feel like that's really talk a lot, but we definitely gonna talk about it today. And the thing is, it's like, just break it down as in, men have their preferences, it's not that, despite, somebody that might be a lighter complexion or a darker complexion, I just want to say that, a man has a preference they can see, they could be with together or just seeing themselves. Or there might be sometimes, a man might date a darker skin complexion woman that are lighter skin, and they might, change their mind on that, or they might have heard something that it wasn't true and they tried it and it turned out well. They might end up to a relationship, marriage, and everything. So today we're definitely gonna talk about everything. Everyone you guys from the chat, you got any thoughts about it as well? Thoughts about it as this topic as well. That guys can talk about it on the chat. So we're gonna play a couple of videos, talk about the topic, and after that we're gonna chop it up. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Think, okay, she's light skinned, so she's better because she fits my, she looks better on my arm. And they make a difference. No, it has nothing to do with you. I said a man. It has nothing to do with you as a woman. It has nothing to do. Hear what I'm saying to you?
That's why a lot of lesbians go get white women.
Okay,
some women. There's light skinned women that prefer dark skinned men.
I've heard some dark skinned women say, I don't want a baby with a dark skinned man because I don't want dark skinned babies. I think that's fucking wild.
I think that goes in the way that you're taught. And if you're taught that way, that's obviously trash as hell.
Yeah.
Like, I walk into a situation, I see everybody is equal. All my black people, we're equal. Like, I'm like, if you want to be like, oh, I want this light-skinned airhead, you were fucking taught wrong. And why would I even want to be with your ass anyway?
Let me land. There should be a natural bias towards yourself. If that doesn't exist, you gotta ask yourself the questions. Here's my problem. Here's the thing. When you ask the questions, whatever comes out of that is cool.
Right.
But don't not know why.
Right.
Just don't know. Don't do that, right? Because in my head, right, I love my skin. I love my color. Do you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who helped me get here and all of that stuff. But I love that shit, right? I'm naturally biased towards me because I have such a love for this. You don't understand. Half the waviness of my outfit is my skin. I promise you. Let me wear orange one time. Yeah. Everybody's falling down like London Bridge.
Strong.
But anyway, right, yeah. So that's half my. So I've naturally got a preference for that. If you don't have a preference, we have preference for our neighborhood. We have preference for our country. Like it's called patriotism. We have preference for what is ours because we're egotistical as human beings. So when you don't have a preference for to date somebody that looks like you, don't listen. I know some of you are running away. Don't run away. Just ask yourself why.
Right.
And whatever answer you come to, you don't need to share that with anybody else. But just deep that.
Strong.
If it's that you associate that color with nurturing and you don't see it as sexy, just accept that in your head. So that will help you not be hateful.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Because that's a you thing.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
All right, so there was a couple of videos we're gonna show you guys about, a couple several biases, you see that? Oh, there you go, Hakeem.
I love Chevy Bryant. I love her because she just make me feel like I'm in my bag every day.
Shout out to Ricky.
Shout out to Ricky Webster.
Yeah, shout out to Elite Belzo. She's in the chat as well.
Elite. You ain't been here in a minute, baby. We need to get your walking papers. I love you, baby. Where you been?
Yeah. Shout out to the chat. So yeah, as you said, I see you play a couple of videos about, how some women think about the biases of their light skinned, dark skinned woman on the first one, and on the second one, the second video, which I kind of like, she was just talk about what's the spirit, like I said, looking at your experiences, so what do you like about yourself, and then why do you like a certain type of skin complexion and everything, which you kind of break down a little bit. So I'm gonna pass it to you guys. Start with you, Ronnie. What's your take on this topic about how women feel about men? Let me see how I can break down this question. Okay, here it is. So my question for your take for you, Ronnie, is how do you feel how women, light skin, dark skin, and it's like when they look at men, they feel like it's I'm just trying to break down this question. It's kind of tough. Okay, here we go. So Ronnie, how do you feel about how women feel from a light skin and dark skin of this compensation of men not thinking they have a type of preference, but they always think like there's something wrong with when a black man saying like a woman that's a lot of complexion to a dark woman.
Brand new. I'm just me. You should run the act brand new thing. No, I'm not acting brand new. I am me. Hakeem did the opening introduction to you for me, so like always good to have your presence in the chat. Kendall, what's going on? What's going on?
Hey, Ronnie, got a little.
Go ahead.
You got a little background noise in the back from your way.
Yes. Laptop. Give me 1 second.
Okay, no problem.
Give me 1 minute.
Hey, how can you like to go ahead when Ronnie starts to crowd?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to preference something. Tell Scott I'm only trying to look as good as him. That's really it. That's what I'm trying to do. When I get older, I'm just trying to look as good as you, Scott. Your mama got you out here looking fresh. That's what I'm trying to do. Look as good as you, young man. Now, Sky, I want you to listen to me and everybody listen to me because Sky might, who's young greatness and everybody understand. I'm from Dade County. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I'm Haitian. I don't know colorism. I don't understand that. Here we date everything. Ooh, Elite Bell say all y'all is handsome. The dread-headed boy and the Pontiac boy, all handsome. So I should say the LA Pontiac boy. But here's the thing. There's in our community here, I don't know about other states, we date everything. You might have a dude say, oh, I might like somebody fair-skinned or stuff like that. But really, we date everything. Elite Bell Zoe understand that when you are Zoes who are dark-skinned, they tend to date darker-skinned women. I rarely ever see a dark-skinned Haitian be with a light bright. But that doesn't mean he won't be there. We call those grimels. In Miami, if you light-skinned it like Sherry Bryant, or you close to light, no matter what skin tone, if you're not black, if you're not dark-skinned, you red. Everything is red. You could be high yellow, high bright, you still red. That's how we consider that. In a higher socioeconomic situation, that might play a part. Where men with means, status, and prestige might want somebody a bit fair-skinned. The paper bag test. Beyonce knows say that, but here in Miami, we date everything. We don't even conceptualize color when we date people. Then she got a fat ass. Same thing with the Hispanic girls here. The Hispanic girls are considered red here. Red. I'm just telling you how you do it. You could be café con leche or chocolate. We dating you. We don't even put that in a factor. It's these lame niggas that do that. Go ahead, brothers.
No, I actually kind of disagree with you. I think most men try to get the lighter skinned women as much as possible than the dark skinned women, because dark skinned women have a bad connotation towards them. Prime example, they say dark skinned women have a bad attitude. Dark skinned women sometimes don't keep themselves well kept. Dark skinned women sometimes don't have the fair looking body. They always say the women that's quote unquote mulattoes are the best looking women. And then a lot of guys prefer the mulattoes. Prime example, when it came to the aspect of Gina from Martin or Pam, people would look at Gina more than Pam, even though Pam was a better looking chick. And that's a fact. Everybody kept saying, why would they always put Gina a lighter skinned woman than Pam, when Pam, you can see, was physically fit. She was more curvy, but then they will put the light skinned woman in front of her. And that's why a lot of women to this day that are darker skinned always have some sense of insecurity. Say, even if they're in a relationship, they always say the man don't want me, the man don't want to be with me. You want to be probably with my friend because he considered quote unquote have the lighter skin. I mean, I'm wrong. Elite Bell Zoe say absolutely not, but it's already been proven so many times before. Majority of the time, a dark-skinned woman, when you approach them or you even try to approach them with a nicer attitude, like pretty much trying to date them, a lot of guys say they give them the most attitude. Yeah, like I said, I agree with you on that aspect too, on Sherry Brian. Who like Gina? Pam, I was saying Pam was, to me, was the great looking one of them all. But when it came to the aspect of entertainment, who they always put in the forefront is always the form of a light skinned individual or the quote unquote mulatto. Go ahead, Jordan.
Your boy make good points on that. I'm personally, for me, living in Miami and born and raised in Pontiac, Michigan, and also, living in LA and everything. There's a lot of experience, I witnessed and everything. Also dating, not married to a dark-skinned woman. I'm gonna say this. I'll say personally for me, at the time, before I married, dated, married my wife and everything, to me, I didn't really, see any color, light skin, dark skin, it was up, if I had a light skinned woman, that's fine. Or I had a dark skinned woman, that's fine. There are some bad apples of, there are black women that might have, maybe be masculine or have bad attitudes. But now, really experience that and everything. There's, like I said, I met a lot of, dark skinned women, and, I'm seeing, to me, this is just me. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm being around. There are, black dark skinned women who don't have a masculine man tone, who does have attitudes and everything. And I feel like those type of women, they're not, those type of dark skinned women, I don't think they're speaking out more, because as you can see the archetype of, women that have attitudes, like, rappers, as, you could say like a Sexy Red or a Sukianas and everything, of them being the what's the word, of those women being, like, to say, when they look at those men, they see, somebody maybe masculine or has some type of attitude and everything, and we see that, the media will, kind of brainwash them to say, if those black women act like that, dark skinned women act like that, that means the majority of all dark skinned women act like that, which is, that's not necessarily true, and not necessarily true and everything. And I also feel like, some men that they date, some of these women that have bad attitudes, I'm thinking sometimes maybe because they like that type of, that spark, or like that type of aggression from a dark skinned woman, maybe because of the sex is good and everything. But in terms of relationship wise, it doesn't work out, because she's like that 24/7. She doesn't change anything like that. And to me, what that is, also you do have some light skinned woman who has like a masculine type of who could act masculine, and also can be, have a stank attitude as well. But I feel like that's not talked about enough, as you can talk about what a dark skinned woman has a stank attitude as well, who has a bad attitude problem. So I just feel like, for each his own, black or light skinned women, there are, like I said, there are some that are nice, more feminine, and there are some that have a bad attitude and everything. But if for that, especially for a woman when they have these discussions and everything, I just feel like, it should be, talking about, why do women, why do we act this way? Why do, why is there always a conversation of dark skinned women? They always, be kind of a little bit more masculine, or also their type of attitude and everything, Just really look at, maybe look at themselves, or look at their families, look at their friends, look at the media of why they portray, dark skinned women that's being, have a bad attitude. Because when I met my wife and everything, everybody has met my wife, right? You met my wife. How can you see my wife, on videos, or, or when we did our gender reveal a couple of days ago, you didn't see nothing like that, like I said, when I met my wife, she was, she was good hearted, she's just super duper feminine. And I feel like, some men, who wants to find a relationship or find a attraction of a feminine woman, they're going to attract that. Or if a man, who likes, a little bit of spice, a little bit of attitude in this relationship, belonging to sex, he might be attracted to that. But the thing is, would it work in the long term? If you like it, it might will work. Or you not really think about, okay, I'm in this relationship with this woman being masculine, but sometimes I feel like she need to chill down sometimes, or play more of her feminine role sometimes. And I feel like men, sometimes when they get in a relationship, they get stuck, and they really don't know or choose to find a woman that's a little bit more feminine. Because sometimes when men see a chick that has like a spicy little attitude, it's like, oh, they can feel attraction to it. They might think she's good in bed, but the thing is with that is, she might be good in bed, but she's not going to be in her feminine role majority of the time, because maybe she was raised in a household where she had to be masculine. Maybe her previous relationships that she had to act like that because of maybe trauma or abuse or anything like that. And I just feel like really with a dark skinned woman, having these conversations, like just really look deep and say, okay, why do some dark skinned women act so masculine? Just look at their background, look at their their traumas, past relationships and everything, and really try to maybe try to figure it out, and try to, heal from that situation, because I feel like sometimes, with black women, when they have, these masculine, being some type of masculine, 24/7, and also having these, bad attitudes. I just feel like it just got from traumas from the past, relationships, how they grew up and everything. And then when they grew up, they don't think about, changing, their ways, and not, seeking type of therapy with their knee and everything. And, I feel like that needs to be more talked about.
Shout out to Gore and shout out to Hink in the basement. I'll be over there when we doing a sports talk. Hink in the basement. Gore, what's going on? Yeah, long weekend. Trust me, Gore, trust me, long weekend. It was a long, messy weekend. Go ahead, King. Go ahead.
I want to talk about the elephant in the room. Most women complain about light skin, dark skin dating when it comes to money. People in the lower socioeconomic class and regular people, that's not a factor. But I do want to say something too that dark-skinned women don't want to admit. Men who are closer to their skin complexion, they're not going to date them. I know that because I've been through that situation. They'll date somebody much more brighter. Women who are light-skinned overwhelmingly want dark-skinned men. It's been proven. They find them attractive. They see them. Their daddies are dark-skinned. That's a big thing too. In my whole time, I've never been able to get me. I've only had one chocolate in my life. One chocolate. That was my first girlfriend. She was dark-skinned from out of the poking beans. Ever since then, me trying to holler at somebody who was dark, like real dark, like your wife's skin complexion, they never give me a chance. The red ones always like, come on, let's do this. Come on, let's go. I'm like, come on, let's go do it again. So girls don't want to admit to that. Why won't you date the brothers that's close to your skin complexion? I see you a lot of dark women with guys fairer skinned than you. There's guys who want you. It's only an issue when you see the guys who are making money. The regular guys here, everyday guys who wants to be with you, you're not even talking about that.
I got a question for you guys. How you feel like when dark skin when they say when they go with a white man, they treat us like kings, and treat us like queens, and than what a black man will do.
No, because the only reason why a lot of people say they feel like the white man like queen because they say quote unquote they treat them better when it comes to the aspect of them dating them. But I'm being honest, I think it's just did for tab because at the same time I be reading article, I be reading stories, it be the same time the same white man and I'm deleting them. So it is whatever is pretty much whatever's a give and take. I think sometimes they do that just to throw it in black men's faces, like, look, the other race you're treating me better than what you are. It's just to make us feel like, oh, we're not doing our job as black men. So that's why I say I think it's hearsay. And shout out to Liberated Soul. My bad, my brother. I forgot you was even in the chat. Liberated Soul is in the building. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Shout out to Liberated Soul. Shout out to my half brother Gore, and my other half brother Joe Don't Hurt Him, and my other half brother Kendall. All y'all. Gore understands where I'm coming from. But let's talk about something a little bit deep with that comment you just said. When these women divest into white communities and they say that white guys treat them better, I ask a fundamental question. Can you show me the black guys that you dated that you said that was crap? Can we put the resume down and see each and every one of them? Then I say, why haven't you been able to get a top tier black guy? Is it that you cannot attract them or get them? When it's the same thing go for men. When we can't get the women that we want, and when we can't get the men that we want, and we deal with a different class of women in our community, and you're getting the same kind of treatment, that's because you're letting that in. Don't go jump the fence and say that I'm over here and Chad is treating me better than Devontae.
I want to say this, Hakeem, too. I feel like there's some of these women, some of these dark-skinned women. To me, when they date like a couple of black guys and it doesn't go well, they feel like all the black men are the same ways. And I really don't get that because I just feel like there's sometimes that let's just say this, if let's just say a woman that may be 1 out of 10, maybe she's a 4, but she's one of men that's that's a 10, that's the 6'6", the 6 feet 6 inches, and 6 figures and everything. And the thing is, those type of men, they have a they know what they want. They have certain standards what they want, and once they can't get them, they get super duper upset because maybe they don't qualify for anything. And the thing is about it is like those men have a certain their own preference and a certain type of woman they're looking for, and you might not qualify for what their man's looking for. And a woman, they be mad and be upset. And the thing is, they might not look for somebody closer to them, like if somebody average or closer to them. They'll usually say, if I can't get this man, I'll just jump to another race, and they'll divest and jump to another race and everything, not knowing there might be other good quality of black men out there. Maybe that's average to you, and you might get together and maybe you get married. And to me, when a man's get married, he probably will do a little bit more, to make a little bit more of just to have a family, have kids and everything, something like that. And I feel like women sometimes they don't, they just think about what they want and just think about the short term of it, but not thinking like the long term, success and everything of possibly build it in the future instead of I need somebody right now. He needs to have this and this will work out. And and the thing is about it is it's like we're not looking at that, seeing that anymore. Trying to build it to a long term. Instead, we want the stuff right now. Especially with women, we want the stuff. Especially the women of they want something right now, and I really don't get that. But yeah, with that is with the men, I just feel like we need to have we need more conversation about this and not be so triggered about the preferences that we want. Because I feel like we had certain conversations about different preferences of what we want and everything. We just get triggered and we don't never find a solution. And I feel like we're not just hearing each other; we're just here to argue instead of here to learn and to adjust and how to find a solution about fixing the situation.
Shout out to the Supreme Goddess PhD was in the chat. A homegrown Miami. She's from Miami too. Shout out to her.
Who's from Miami?
PhD was Supreme Goddess PhD.
Supreme God, she ain't from Dade.
Black House.
She ain't from Dade. And she from the Black House? She ain't from Dade. She gonna have to drop out high school in the comment. That's how we can verify if you from Dade. Drop your high school in the comment.
Shout out. Miami Days in the building. That's what I like to see. Miami Days in the building. Go ahead.
My only issue with the light-skinned women is appearance and entitlement. Like they have already have an advantage when they truly, it's character that makes you the person. That is a fact. Whoa!
Fisherman Heights, stand up. Don DeMarco. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Corey High School. Yep.
You from down south?
She from the south. Okay.
Sorry, that's Kendall.
You from down south? Yeah, no, she from Richmond High. She from down south. That's about next to P. Ryan. Off of US 1. You from down south and you went to Good Gables?
She went to Coral Gables. I went to Coral Park Senior High School.
Let me find out, PhD, where you from down south. You went to the Goombay Festival. Let me find out you been to the Goombay Festival.
Miami's in the building. Yep. I was smart.
You ain't from no down south.
You see what Gore says, he said, I know 3 black women married to the whitest guys ever, and it's so common nowadays.
Yeah. Shout outs to the Queen Natasha Vincent.
She's in the building. Shout out to Natasha.
There you have it. I can't tell you. Miami's in the building.
Miami's in the building.
The problem is we've been socially structured aspect of how they always taught us like light skinned women are the better pretty much the better women than dark skinned women.
Okay, perfect. I
Right.
want to ask Natasha this question. I'm going to ask PH Diva. If PH Diva, are you dark skinned or light skinned?
She dark skinned.
She dark skinned? PH Diva from a skin and Natasha Vincent. I want to ask you this question. From a skin, I wonder if skin complexion matters when you date somebody. Okay, y'all ladies, Natasha Vincent and PH Diva. From is skin complexion matter when dating, or do you prefer somebody lighter skin, your skin complexion, or it doesn't matter? So she said it doesn't matter. So Natasha say skin complexion does not matter. What about PH Diva? Diva. PH Diva, do you want somebody your skin complexion lighter? It doesn't matter as long as he's fine. That sounds like somebody from Dade. You see, Sherry Bryan love all color. You know, Gorilla Black, me and Black got the same skin complexion. You know what I mean? He's just a boss. I'm trying to get to that level yet. I might have to, you know what I'm saying? I might have to start selling dope soon to do that. You know what I mean? So here's the thing though. And I want y'all ladies to answer this question. Do you think, because men don't complain about this stuff, because we get with whoever gets with us, you know what I mean? A lot of us, you know what I mean, are not getting poom like that. So when somebody give us a chance, you know what I mean, we're gonna snatch the first poom that's to us, and we'll lock it in and marry it. Is color a problem for women when it comes to money? That's the thing I want to understand.
Yeah.
I don't see. Huh?
Yeah, color is a problem when it comes to money because the only color they want to see is green.
I understand that because here's the thing. Being from Miami, living in different places, going to different places, I see people in the lower socioeconomic class, the middle class, if that's even that, and the higher class. The middle and the lower, I never hear those women talk about it because they are with the men that sometimes are look equivalent, income equivalent, and they don't talk about being with anybody of different color and stuff like that. But when it comes to 100K, 200K, 1.5, 4 million, basketball player, this and that, I hear a lot of the ladies start talking about, hey, this guy overlooked me because I was with this person. Okay.
And thing about this is like, you know, and we all know, just like I said, when a man has more money, he has more options. He has more options that he could choose from, and that's you know, period. And he's going to, you know, use his options the best way he can, you know. Except for average people, you know, as one of us, you know, if we like something, we gonna keep it. You know, we might not have the money as a man that makes six figures and everything, you know, which, you know. It's kind of weird. It's like how your mindset changes once you get money. We have more money, more status. That's you know, that's interesting.
Listen. I want to cover. I know Black don't sell drugs. He's legit. I'm saying I might have to. I'm gonna sell dope to get to that level because he got the he's plugged in legitimately. I might have to take it back to the streets to get you know what I mean, to get the foreigns and stuff. I go where I'm celebrated. Colorism is not an issue.
Yeah, I'm saying majority of the time colorism is not really an issue for women that are lighter skinned. It's mostly an issue when the women that are dark skinned. I would say if you put two women in line, one dark skinned, one light skinned, in the same line, and you have a man pick that woman, majority of the time they're gonna go with the light skinned woman. Majority of the time. Because we socially been programmed that the light skinned woman is the better woman for us.
It's not, and I would say it's not just, you know, from TV. It's just you go outside, you see posters, and you just walk around. It's not just, you're not just here in TV or social media. It's out there in the real world as well.
Majority of the time, they only put skin women as more of, like Jordan said earlier, and his earlier monologue, he was saying how dark-skinned women are mostly used as sexualized. Like they're only good in the bedroom and that's it. They don't have nothing else to offer. Even though we know to be a well-known fact, a lot of dark-skinned women are very educated.
Oh, beyond educated.
Because I dated a woman, she was very educated. So I'm saying, like, that was it. I don't like to put the two and two together because, of course, a woman is a woman, especially us men, especially us men from Miami and Detroit. We look at women as whatever. Woman is woman. But if we really do a poll test and ask men out there, like, hey, which one you prefer? Majority of them would say light skin.
You see, that's difficult depending on the region. Because here's the thing. Miami is a hot place. So typically people are going to be more darker skin complexion in more hotter climates. Like there's more lighter skinned people in Detroit and Chicago because it's colder there. They're not in the thing.
Yeah, this one I might kind of disagree with you on this. As a prime example, I went to Colombia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Colombia, they still date the light skin. The dark skin one barely gets picked. And also in Dominican Republic, I've been there as well.
Colombia, go ahead.
Back, and the light skinned woman is put in the up front. Haiti too. Haiti do the same thing. Haitians do the same thing.
You see, your experience might be different than mine because
yeah,
most of the guys I see that are Haitian, I always see them with dark skinned women. When I see the light brights, the red ones, they either with whoever they want. But here's the thing. Let's talk about a serious question here. When you are dark-skinned women and men are getting at you, you tend to go for the light-skinned guys.
Opposite attracts.
You tend to go for the light-skinned guys. Chocolate. We haven't point the finger at you. I see a lot of y'all with light-skinned and white boys. We don't complain, but I want to know. We was trying to taste some chocolate too. I definitely wanted to taste some chocolate, but the chocolates wanted to be with the light brights, the light-skinned guys. Listen, Muhammad in the comment, I know him in person. He's very, very fair-skinned. His wife is chocolate. Just like Jordan's. Like I don't know if I'm here confused. Am I confused? Is the dark-skinned girls, they're with the light bright. And I do tend to understand that light-skinned men tend to go after, and white guys, and our brother and Javier and them, Javier, Mendoza and them, they all go for the chocolates. No, you see Muhammad is in the comment. Muhammad, standing next to me, you're light. Standing next to me, Muhammad. And listen, me and him are brothers. When we together, I'm the darker one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, listen. You said this isn't an issue for me as a Nigerian. That's a whole totally different conversation. The Nigerian people, I don't know if y'all see race as a construct, anything, because y'all date whoever. You know what I mean? If you in London, you might be with the Milky Ways. But Nigerians, I tend to see that they date their own people. They date that. I don't even think they see color as they date their own people. You say I'm a light skin. He say you light skinned in Hakeem in Nigeria. That is a fact.
Yeah,
that is a fact. I am light skinned when I come to Nigeria. They're gonna say I'm mixed.
Yeah,
but I'm just a poor Haitian kid from Miami. I eat plantains and stuff like that. You know, that's all I am. I'm just a poor Haitian kid from Miami, just trying to make it. You know what I mean? Just trying to make it out here. Listen,
I don't know you heard about the situation with Kendra G trying to talk to a Nigerian dude.
He's from Uganda.
Oh, so Uganda. You see how his skin and Kendra G is kind of like a lighter skin complexion. I think like my
lighter skin complexion. She loved darker skin. Listen, Tasha K husband is darker skin.
But to me, that's perfect because Tasha K is kind of dark skinned anyway. She is.
Yes, she is dark, but she's not dark like her husband.
Oh, I didn't know her husband is extremely dark. I didn't know that.
He's extremely dark. Bumbata.
Wow.
You know what I'm trying to say? But I'm saying this: when brothers like me, I'm dark skinned when I'm in the room. But when I go after the darker one, they say, nah, you're not this complexion for the protection. I'm not dark. Listen, I'm not light enough for a dark skinned girl. I'm not light enough. I'm dealing with all the reds. All the reds, all the oranges. That's all I'm dealing with.
But do you believe can opposite attracts? That's probably because like for me, I always tend to get light skinned women, even though I try to go for dark skin. I always get, and they consider me somewhat kind of light, like Jordan.
She say most black women want dark skinned men. Girl, PhD for girl, stop lying. You from Richmond Heights. You know most of y'all with a lot of y'all down there with light skinned niggas. Stop lying, girl. You know a lot of y'all niggas with light skinned niggas. Down there, down south, Modella, Florida City. Stop playing. I've been down there. I was just down there the other day. At Whole Foods, seeing all the dark bunnies with the snow puppies and the light skinned boys. I'm like, God damn, them niggas is out here ruling this shit. He say light skin with good hair. You see what you see what hey,
Bum. She even put the good hair.
Well,
Autos.
She say, on the East Coast, that's true. Dark-skinned men are desirable to black women.
On the East Coast?
Yes.
Because the East Coast, I don't know about that one. Dark-skinned men are desirable to black women on the East Coast. Do you agree with that, Hakeem and Jordan?
I think I'm thinking like places like Washington D.C., Philly, Baltimore, New York, Boston. I haven't been there lately, but I could see that.
Listen, I can vouch for that. I lived in Massachusetts. The darker you is, oh, she from Boston. Hey, what part of Boston you from? I'm from Boston. I'm from Cambridge. Cambridge, Washington Elms Projects.
Yeah, I can't well travel. Trust me.
Washington Elms Projects. If you don't know, I've been to Mattapan, Roxbury, Dorchester, off Bowdoin in Geneva.
Oh yeah, talking. You went to Boston, right? Well, you lived in Boston for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Be a fact. But I'm just saying, do you ever see a dark skinned man with a dark skinned woman in Boston? Or if you have to put the percentage, if you could put the percentage.
Joe don't heard him. They're in Boston too. You live in Boston too? When I come back to Boston, we're gonna do it. He said I live in Europe. So let me answer your question, my brother.
And we can do the same thing for Europe, because one of the guys in the chat is
Joe don't hurt him. And though she can answer this question. Joe don't hurt him. I want you to be honest. You live in the bean. I'm gonna say my answer. Majority of the dark-skinned women in Massachusetts are with white boys.
So
only
what's his point? Go ahead.
Only time I've seen what Joe done heard him say. Only time I seen a dark-skinned woman with a black guy in Massachusetts, she either was from the ghetto, or listen, it's either she was from the ghetto or she was from another country, like Nigerian, Sudanese, and something like that. And listen here, Oshuwe, tell me if I'm lying. A lot of you Nigerians are in Worcester, Massachusetts. Stop me when I'm lying. The Nigerians in Worcester, I've been noticing, y'all been mingling with the white boys over there. The darker the berry juices. Here's the issue that I have. When it's a smaller group of people in these places, they tend to only mingle with their own kind, or they deal with the dominant race of that situation. I try to get with a Sudanese girl. She was a Tutsi. I don't know if you know that she was the dark skinned one. I sure enough was going to skeet in that off rip if I had it. Off rip. I was going to get her pregnant. As dark as she is, I was going to get her pregnant off rip. I said, I'm going to lock this in and have me a unicorn. I was going to have me a unicorn baby. Listen, not the ones I know. Listen, very tall. Listen, Gordon know what I'm telling you. Oh, Elite Belzo. I was going to eat her toenails. That's how bad she was.
Boy, that's very tall.
I was going to eat her toenails. Look what Joe Don't Hurt Him just said. Brother Hakeem knows the state very well. But those dark-skinned women gravitate to rich Cambridge white men. Facts. Especially the dark-skinned girls, the Nigerians who go to Harvard. Now listen, Oshua, stop me if I'm wrong. It's a lot of y'all Nigerians at Harvard in Harvard Square. All y'all getting Harvard degrees. I see y'all with the white boys there. Y'all give no niggas no chances. Listen, to the point, African women marry from their group or marry interracially. There's no in-betweens. That's right. But listen here. Y'all tend to don't date African Americans. I know this for a fact. I told a Nigerian chick in Massachusetts, I'm ready to pay the dowry. What do you need? I'm ready to pay that dowry. I'm not light enough or rich enough.
So I can't be dealing with colorism.
Listen. Oh, Joe Don't Hurt Him. Oh, Shuway, Seven Muhammad is from Cambridge. I'm not gonna listen. I don't want to give him up. I don't want to tell who he really is because he knows he's connected in Cambridge. My brother Muhammad know this very, very well. Nigerian women interracially more than their male counterparts. Facts. As quiet as kept. Muhammad lives in Cambridge. We've been to Harvard many times. The dark-skinned girls, 90% of them who are Nigerians, because y'all getting those advanced degrees over there. Y'all only deal with white boys. Your parents tell you not to deal with the black Americans in Boston, especially from Dorchester.
But why is that? Why did the parents tell them not to deal with the guys in Boston?
Tribalism.
What tribe? If you're dealing with a white man, what's the tribe?
Edo, Yoruba. I don't know if y'all want me to keep going.
Go ahead. Keep going.
My ex-boss was an actual Nigerian prince from a tribe. He wouldn't even let me talk to his daughter. He said, "You're Black American." I said, "I'm ready to pay the dowry. I'm ready to pay the dowry. I got dope money. Don't worry about that." He said, Harvard chicks usually are whack. He said, "I'm from Dorchester. Once they come out my mouth, these dark-skinned women move on. HBCU chicks are number one. That is a fact. That's where you're not going to have a problem at. We didn't talk about that. I want us to touch on that. Africans are right about one thing, though. Guys, as a white person, it's hard for me to understand why it's like this. Roz Double O, thank you, my brother. Let's give Roz Double O a shout out, because Roz, we still trying to understand this. Roz, we're confused just as well as you. Listen, Roz, we're confused just as well as you. We don't know, because listen here. In Roz community, that stuff doesn't even matter. Jewish, Scandinavian, Italian, half German, whatever. They just want to know if you're okay and can you cook.
No, but I think we're getting taught, especially black people. I think we get taught more by entertainment about what we see than other races of people. Races of people, their family is more involved when it comes to the aspect of dating. Because even you said it when it comes to when you went in, when you was in college, you see how their family was telling the women who and what not to date. In the black community, we don't have that. We just go by, okay, if television is telling us the light-skinned woman is what it is, we're going to go seek out that light-skinned woman. Or television is telling the women the dark-skinned man that's tall, 6'2", dark, dark, tall, and handsome. You know how that famous quote they always use? That's what they're going to go out there and look for. Go ahead.
And I will say this, and especially in our African American community, I'll just say this: we like I said, I don't know if it's like if a single mother or maybe a two-parent household, but you never see, or I never heard anything about when it comes to when with your child is dating like somebody in the same race or somebody in a different race or anything. For me, I just talk about if my mom's black, or it's growing up in a black family. I was going to date somebody black, anything. But there was times, I was dating. I used to date, white women of some sorts of anything like that, and also just growing up in Pontiac, you just see like
I said you date a white woman. I didn't know that about you.
I did. This was back in early high school. This is high school when all that type of things. Because the thing is, I was a nerd and everything, and a lot of black women that I wanted, they didn't want me. So
from last week when I told you the women don't want.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, but like I said, it was the ghetto ones that I was kind of attracted to. But majority of ghetto girls, they're not attracted to most nerds. From my experience, I can't say that's a fact, but I'm just coming from my experience of what I lived at and everything. But that's when I had to leave. See if I could find somebody, another black woman, and unfortunately I did. But yeah, I just feel like I feel like sometimes if I'm for you also don't know, I'm having a daughter. If y'all guys don't know, so when I have a daughter, when it comes to dating preferences, I'm definitely gonna have a conversation. It's like, okay, what type of man are you looking for? If you date somebody of race and everything, because I feel like it's important, as a parent, just talk about once you get older, this is how the world works. If you date. If you date somebody on your own, this is how this is gonna work out. Or if you date somebody outside your race, this is how the world's gonna see and perceive you or anything. So I just feel like parents, if you got kids, your sons, your daughters, I feel like really getting into detail, have a conversation about dating somebody that's in your race and also dating somebody that's outside your race as well.
This is a question: do you believe you are royalty, or do you think you're inferior of self? Africans know they are royalty. We as Black Americans got to regain control of our culture and seize control of our true wealth hiding in plain sight. Guru, before he died, made a song. Before we get into that, Joe don't heard him say, congratulations on your upcoming pregnancy. Brother, may Allah bless you. Allah Akbar.
Appreciate you, Joe.
Joe don't hurt him. Me and Muhammad are Muslims. We took our shahada in was it Cotman Square, or it was one of those stuff. We went to the Somalian mosque. We took our shahada. Sullivan and Muhammad is in there. So there's something I want to talk about that I need to bring up the white community in. You know what the ironic thing about the white community compared to Africans? compared to Africans and Black Americans and this and that. In Massachusetts, there's a lot of people who are in a higher socioeconomic class. There's a lot of white girls who have money who date black guys there. A lot of the black guys, Joe Don't Hurt Him and Severland can comment, do not have money. It's ironic that a rich white man whose daughter in Massachusetts, I don't know about any other place, would look at a black person in there, because Massachusetts is a lot more liberal. You feel me? Congratulations to Jordan. Congratulations. They're asking for the baby wish list. Roxbury Moss, where Malcolm X is from, in the Goodwill. Joe Don't Hurt Him. You heard what he say. The Roxbury Mom. Great area, go where the baby registry so we can support.
Yeah, we should support. Yeah, Jordan, if you can, put it in the chat. So we can show even ourselves, the KL Culture Radio family, will do the same thing as well.
There's race, there's religion. But here's the thing. I want to say this, then I want the ladies to answer this. The black ladies to answer this about their fathers. Mm-hmm. This is important.
Go ahead.
I'm only speaking something that I know for facts, being in Massachusetts for 11 years. And Joe Don't Hurt Him. Joe Don't Hurt Him. Oshua, just to tell you where I went to Bunker Hill Community College. I graduated and I went to Salem State University. Just to prove the point. I lived in Somerville. I've lived in Gloucester. I've stayed in Beverly. If you don't know what I'm talking, and Matt, just to say so what I'm at, just to not speak. I had a strange experience with my homeboy dating this white girl from out of Wesley. Okay, no problem. The father had money, and my homeboy had a unique experience with him. He asked him, hey, what are you trying to do with yourself? Where your family come from? Are you going to treat my daughter right? That's the only question he said the guy asked him. And here's the funny thing about this. As the guy explained to him what he wanted to do, he said, I can help you out with that. Now, mind you, I've seen this for myself. I've been through this experience with an Armenian. Stop me when I'm lying. With an Armenians. Armenians, for some reason, don't have no concept of race as well. Because there's a lot of Armenian girls with black guys. They're Christians too. They ask what it is. When you dealing with our sisters from the diaspora, Nigerians, Sudanese, Trinis, there's a lot of Trinis. Their fathers are fundamentally imposed for you to date anything outside of their culture.
No, we listening to you, man. You schooling me. I'm listening.
Yeah. Brother Hakeem had the city and the suburbs full experience in mass. He knows there are two worlds. Very two worlds. And listen here. I've been to Maine. I've been to Manchester, New Hampshire, and Vermont. Listen here. Elite Belzo say true. When it comes to our race, if your father and parents have an ideology, depending on where you're from, you are fundamentally not going to date his daughter. I've seen this for myself. I've heard this from Nigerians. I've heard this from Trinis, and especially Jamaicans. White folks, ironically, have I seen, with the ones I've seen, always ask the character of a person. I'm trying to tell you this because there's a lot of biracial kids running around here in Massachusetts from different races. Now I'm gonna get something out the door. The Arabs and the Indians ain't fucking with black people at all. You not getting in their community. You ain't white, it ain't right.
Elite made a good point. Black Americans used to be that way too.
Yes, if you in a higher social class than them. Black Americans will accept you if you got a lot of money. That's your only Dorian. That's it. You gotta have a bag on you.
Well,
Hakeem, that it's not only the way for African Americans, they do even the Africans, they are not in their tribe too. That is true. It's crazy. That's another thing too. If you're Yoruba, you gotta rock with the Yoruba. That's something that I've seen, I've experienced. And if you Edo and what's them people that's in the Delta, I forgot what them boys is in the Delta. You know what I'm saying to say? In the Delta. He says, my great grand were certainly picky about who I dated. Yes. Yes. It's the same. Armenians are not considered white. LOL. This is why they rock with it. This is why they rock with black people half the time. I've seen some mixed Armenians in Massachusetts who look like, I say, hey, where you from? She said, oh, my daddy black and my mama's Armenian. Just like the Algerians in Massachusetts. I see some half black Algerians. They're the only Arabs that I know that'll mingle with you a little bit. They're like, they'll sprinkle a little bit on you. They're not rocking with you too tough. Your Islam got to be on point, though. They might make you talk. He says, I won't mess with a Nigerian or a Caribbean man. You from that? Listen, then you really are from Richmond Heights, then. You really are from Richmond Heights. I'm not going to deny that. If you say that, you really are from Richmond Heights. You might not even mess with Zoes, do you?
No, that's it. I think that's cap.
No. She said Caribbean man. She know what she talking about. 90%. When she said Caribbean man, she was talking about Zoes. She from Miami. I know.
But Caribbean man mean from the island, but I don't know if they actually from the state.
She know what she talking about. She talking about Zoes. There's only two groups of people, and 90% of them she bump into Zoes. You got Zoes and Jamaicans. That's it. Yeah. She say Armenians are mostly considered white. There were literally a court case have them to consider white. Yes, but they still yeah, wife is going to put the link on the baby. Okay, bum. She say didn't an Armenian chick unalive Air McNair? I think so.
Hey Jordan, how you have a baby registry and you ain't send it to us in the group?
Yeah. Listen.
I forgot.
Listen. Look what my Nigerian sister said. That's true about. She said that's true about Arabs. And Joe don't hurt him. He can validate this. And Muhammad, you can practice Islam. You can make salah. We can break bread and do woody together. You ain't talking to his daughter. You not talking to his daughter. Maybe if you was from the Horn of Africa, not the east or the west, baby. I seen that for myself.
I'm laughing because, hey, B. Sammy, what's going on, big dog?
Shout out to B. Sammy.
B. Sammy, what's going on? What's going on, Don GQ? What's going on? And also, I forgot OG Do Dirty. What's going on, big dog? I forgot to give you an introduction, man. Them guys in the chat. And I'm laughing because you was going in about the Caribbean man with but yeah, me dying.
You listen. You see, PhD ain't comment. You see, she ain't comment. You see, she ain't comment. Look, listen, and she still haven't addressed what I said. Ashua, don't you have a form of Europe to be white? Middle Eastern are considered white too, even when they black. She still haven't made the comment about the Caribbean men. All that we already done covered that, baby.
About Hakeem, she may not date him, but she'll sleep. You know what I'm saying? She may sleep with him.
Listen.
Most of the Caribbean men don't want that anyway. They want the sex.
Listen. Even here in Miami, there's always been a negative connotation against Haitians and Jamaicans. The Black Americans tend to really stick to themselves. Over the years here, some have mingled with us.
I think it's changed.
It's changed. But still, the older Black Americans still have a negative opinion about dating or mixing with Haitians. It is a fact.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, you see PH Diva still hasn't addressed in my comments. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And listen, PH Diva, I grew up in Miami and I validated in the streets. I know what I'm talking about. As soon as they, you know what I'm trying to say?
No, but I can't. They say they won't mess with a Caribbean man, but you know, at the end of the day, they do end up messing with that Caribbean man. You know,
9 out of 10 times. Listen, there's certain women who don't have that mentality. You know what I'm trying to say? Listen, my beautiful. Oh,
yeah. I can't got to put it in Twitch, so I can't think. Cause Joe Hunter said, "Can you put it in Twitch?"
damn.
Jordan Baby resident. So I think you have to. No, I think if you comment Hakeem, it should be already on all your platforms. No.
Nah. Oh, let me see something.
You on Restream? It should. As soon as you comment, it should automatically.
Matter of fact,
You want? How can you put it on a private chat, or are you good?
yeah, put it in the private chat so I can give it to you.
Quick.
All right.
Listen.
Yeah, they will have you going crazy because the sex be good. That's why they have you going crazy. That way they don't deal with them.
Listen.
Right?
Hey,
They'll tell you don't deal with them.
a Haitian woman told me not to mess with Haitian men because they'll run you crazy. She told you because she don't want you to take them all. You know how many Haitian niggas are married to Black American women here?
Yeah.
I have one. I have one. My closest cousin. She's married to a Haitian in Michigan.
Haitian
They've been together for 3. They've been together for 4 years. Yep, 4 years.
PhD.
We winning. We winning, Supreme Goddess PhD. We winning.
PhD. It's not your fault. I don't blame you, baby. I don't blame you. Whoever put that stuff in your head, I expect that. Listen. Haitian men like to cheat too much, same as Nigerians and Jamaicans. That also is a negative connotation, which is not true.
It's not true.
Is not true. Listen, Nigerian men that I've met, I don't know what them Nigerians you talking about, are very family oriented. Because here's the thing. They do not want the uncle and the mama from the other family to come and they have to do this, especially about them school fees.
Yeah, Jordan's wife in the chat, she said she appreciates the love, guys. I appreciate you guys, of course.
Queen,
thank you.
Praying over you and the baby, and we're happy.
We're happy for you guys. We'll talk.
Roz 00 said, relationship is a choice in my eyes. Should not be based on having the same mentality, wishes, or being able to raise a child properly together if you want children. This is Roz 00. He's coming from a perspective based on mentality, based on the person. He didn't talk about socioeconomics. He didn't talk about skin color. He didn't talk about this. If I have a daughter, or if I had a son, I had to change my mind over the couple of years. Because you want to know why? I make a little bit of money. My kids are going to go to good schools. They're going to be around different people. I now told myself that we're not going to be basing things on classism, colorism. I say, is she nice? What she's trying to do with her life? And let me talk to her parents. Those things that matters. So I'm going to say this again. We only have an issue when it comes to color, when it's money. People who are broke and who live in regular lives, dark-skinned women are getting married by the numbers. Let's get that straight.
Oh, my shiesty bum.
Sugar bum in the chat. She being shotty today.
Shiesty bum.
You know what I'm saying?
No, he got to comment out.
Listen. Elite Belzil say Haitian men or something else. Elite, ain't you married to a Haitian?
I can't. Don't knock the Haitian man. You know we Haitian, right? You and
We not. I'm not knocking. Listen, my daddy Haitian. Listen, my daddy Haitian, and he been with my mama 42 years.
Shiesty bum.
Listen,
that boy, something else.
Listen, listen. They always say Haitian men cheat. They always say Jamaican men cheat and Nigerian men cheat. Y'all never talk about how good of stepfathers they are. How they don't not neglect your kids that are not theirs. I don't never hear them talk about that.
Hey, Hakeem, explain to me, how could she get you and Jordan hearts, candy?
We appreciate the Shiesty Bum.
Listen. Shiesty Bun, that's my
She
baby,
mad.
man.
She mad. Was she mad at you for, Ronnie?
Yeah. I'm like, Ronnie, why she mad at you?
We beefing from a different sector.
That's my baby. You know what I mean? When I hit the bag, I'm gonna blow it on them.
Yes, we're Haitian. Yes, we're Haitian.
Yeah.
Shiesty Bone.
Yeah. We're Haitian. You didn't know that, Shiesty? Does that change your thoughts on me?
I'm the fake Haitian. Hakeem the real Haitian, because he can speak Creole. My Creole is bad.
Please, I hope that doesn't change anything. You should say, no, black men cheat, don't be deceived. Other groups hide their degradation. Non-black men cheat, don't be deceived. Other groups hide their decency. A faithful man is a faithful man. Racist status has nothing to do with it. Let's talk about it. I love that she say that. Sherry Bryant laughing. She said, I don't know that wealthy men get to cheat too. They always cheat.
Yeah, they always cheat.
She said, I agree with Shushu. This is bad. Apples, wherever that. That's it. Everybody cheat. Doesn't matter. She said, she's Bahamian. And you listen, she's Bahamian. And listen, Sherry Bryant, I didn't know you Bahamian because I love good conch. I love a good conch salad.
Man, shout out to you, Jordan on Hurdle. He said,
Yo, man, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you, brother, man.
She said,
I really do. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
She say, so all y'all passport bros? No, Shiesty. We're born, bred in America, went to black American schools, and sometimes we identify as FBA. We
shout
just so
Jin, what's happening?
shout outs Jin. Hey Ronna, shout outs Jin. She say FBA. She say Bahamian like to cheat too. That is a lie. Bahamian men like to cook conch. They don't cheat. I'd have never know a Bahamian man to cook. I just know they cook conch. Conch town.
What about Hakeem? What about African American men? They be cheating the most. And they be the main one cheating.
You see why I never mentioned them too? I'm scared. Because I know they'll eat my ass up in the comment. I can't say that. I can't speak about the black American men. They'll eat my ass up.
Thank you, Shiesty Bum. See, I actually agree with Shiesty Bum on this one. Look, pro black man, they do the most. The pro black man, they do the most.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Listen. Let's get this straight. Everybody cheat, no matter race. The Indian man, the Arab boy, they all cheat. Some wives just accept it, others divorce it. No matter who you is.
Or they don't talk about it.
She said, I
don't like to cheat, we just love women.
She said,
so we love women.
I got too many Bahamian friends. Bahamian men love to cheat. It's embedded in their culture. No, that is a lie. The Bahamian men love to cook conch. I don't know them for cheating. I know them for chefing up and cutting coconuts and getting money. I don't know what you're talking about. She said, y'all can't be FBA or tethers. No, listen, I woke up this day thinking I was FBA. I woke up today thinking I was Foundational Black American. I said, let me go get me some retro Jordans 4. The pot of blue. You know what I'm trying to say? And I told my nephew, I said, what they do, fool? Men that...
You know what? We got to do an episode on which race cheat the most.
You got to.
Yeah, that's something to talk about.
She said, that's a lie. I spent too much time in Bahamas. They love to cheat. The Bahamian men, love to cheat. Most Bahamian men are good people.
Yeah, they good.
You see, what do you say about Jamaicans about how they cheat? Because I would say those places are tourist places. So when they see tourists, especially African American women or FBA women, they usually go. They try to go get some as well. So it's not the same.
Yeah, of course, Diva know the T. Cause Diva's from Miami.
She from Miami.
She knows She know the ins and the out. That was me and Hakeem laughing. Cause we did.
Hey, Geek,
Shout out to Jen. Jen's in the chat.
what's up, Jen? Diva used to go to Goombay with us. Diva was going. PH Diva was going to the Goombay with us, and at the flea, getting the tennis bracelet with the little, with the charms on it and stuff like that. We know.
PhD was out of her mind. She missed this weekend. What's going on in the other side of the world in the sector of YouTube?
Yeah.
No, but some of the stuff she's saying, she's not wrong. I'm not against what she's saying, but black American men cheat too. I think all races of men cheat.
I can't say that until we get a black man. Until Jordan verifies it. Until Jordan verifies it, we can't say that.
Hey, I never cheated.
Listen,
Jordan, my boys, we never cheated, so I can't say African American cheats. I can say my exclusive men that are my boys, that are FBA or African American men. I never see them cheat. That's just me. That's what I'm seeing. So
listen,
hey.
if my half brother Jabari don't say black American men cheat, we can't say that.
That was it. We'll keep it for another day. I ain't gonna let Hakeem get crucified. Hakeem gonna get crucified.
I am. You said leave NJ alone out here, please. Yeah. Oh, listen. I asked the question that the ladies didn't answer before we leave here. And Ginger, are you Haitian on the panel?
Yeah, me and Hakeem Haitian. Jordan
right here. Right here.
African American FBA.
Right here.
Born and raised.
Ginger, but sometimes I wake up FBA. Sometimes I wake up, I feel like I'm from Georgia.
No, they think I'm Jamaican. They be like, yo, Rod, you Jamaican. They don't even think I'm Haitian.
Listen, sometimes I think I'm from Jackson, Mississippi.
Not Jackson, Mississippi. Why you gotta use Jackson, Mississippi? Out of any city, you got everybody laughing from any.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm from Mississippi. Listen. I eat collard greens, pigeon peas and rice, cornbread, red velvet cake, chicken sauce,
sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie.
Oh, okay, that's all. Okay, then cool.
Chili rice and cornbread. Chili rice and cornbread. And listen. Last week I woke up Jamaican, ackee and sawfish. Irish moss. Don't let me keep going.
Nah, keep going. Because you
don't let me keep going.
In line.
Listen, this afternoon I thought I was Trini. Can I get a slide of roti, please? Let me get some roti. I might wake. Listen. I might wake up Bahamian tomorrow. I don't know. Listen, you listen. 2 months ago, I said I was Cuban. Por favor, can I have some arroz con pollo and plátano maduro?
Oh my God,
some chicharrones? No.
Oh man,
yeah. No, señora, dígame. No, doce. But today, right now, as I'm talking to you on the screen, I'm FBA.
And Hakeem, you know what I mean? It's time to end the show. You FBA.
Someone come get. Yeah, I'm FBA today. I'm FBA today, and I'm on 2 Celsius.
Natasha, I'm trying to end the show. He won't let me end it.
I'm on 2 Celsius. Yeah, and listen, they don't want me to start speaking Spanish in here. I'll be Dominican right now.
No, I can't. I need that for Ken Dog and Hakeem.
Dígame.
They Spanish is good.
Que hola.
Hey, I gotta before we close. I'll go ahead and end it, Ronnie. I got a video. I got a video for you before we close. Go ahead, Ronnie.
No. Oh, you want to show the video now? Yeah, Jabari.
No. Go. I'm gonna show a video when we close out because since Hakeem talking about food, I'm gonna show something. Then I'll close it out. Then I'm sending it to you. I'm sending it to Hakeem. Go ahead, Ronnie.
I wanted to ask that question too. I wanted them to answer the question. The ladies in the question. Ladies, all the ladies in the chat.
Oh, Hakeem, shout out to Gore. He said Jordan expect a delivery on Saturday. Congratulations again, man. Thank you guys for the love and the support. We really do greatly appreciate it, man. Ashton, Ashton, what the hell?
Ashton Williams. Shout outs to Ashton Williams.
Elliot doing that. I'm not no illegal Elliot. I got a passport, my dude. A United States passport. I am an American. Yes, I am. Go ahead.
I want to ask this question before he find the video. Ladies in the chat, what do your fathers want you to date? What have they told you about the type of man, race, color, creed, what they wanted you to date? I want y'all to drop that in the chat.
You know they're gonna say white men. That's the fact.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared who's gonna answer that. I'm scared.
You know they're gonna say white men. Like that's what people do all the time. They always go to
Ooh.
see white.
Listen, PhD, but you really from down south. You really from down south.
Yeah. Oh, Jen said hell no. Okay, my apologies.
Listen, my dad didn't want me to date ever. Natasha Vincent, what about you? What type of man did your daddy say he'll co-sign for you to date, to marry?
Yeah, I'll send a video out, King, when you get a chance.
Right.
It's November. It's that art video. It's Thanksgiving coming, and this is it's African American thing. Y'all know what this is, an African American thing right here.
So if it's an FBA thing, then it's my thing as well.
There you go. Go ahead.
Hold on 1 minute. Okay.
Well, we'll probably play it when we end the show.
Yeah. Play when you end the show. Yeah.
Play it now, Hakeem. We'll play when we end the show.
Yeah.
PhD was a mud. She going in her.
So she said the man. Okay. She said the man who will help me fulfill my vision of a peaceful family. My Puka Packer knows my heart desires, and it doesn't include race. That just warms my heart up.
You see what my wife said when her father thought about dating somebody?
My father wanted me to date somebody who's respectful and intelligent. Jordan, you a lucky man. You a lucky man.
Jordan, immediately.
Jordan, you was a lucky man.
Yeah. That's not dark skin.
And he loved Jordan immediately. Listen, I loved Jordan immediately when I met him. So I can see the sentiments. No homo. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
I love you too, man. No homo. I appreciate you too, Hakeem.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I want to be a husband like you, my nigga. Cause listen, I'm off the rockers sometimes. I need somebody who's gonna calm me down. I'm off the rockers at times. You feel me? My mom is Grenadian. Grenadian, Jen. She said, my father before he passed said, anyone who is God-fearing and treats you with respect, my dad never pushed me to white men. Okay.
Okay, so you kept it within the race.
But you know, Jen, my newest cousin then. Oh, I forgot. Natasha, you Grenadian?
Yeah, I think that's what she said. She kept putting the flag. I didn't know what flag that was. But yeah.
Natasha, you from Grenada?
Chocolate.
Shout out to Chocolate Earth
Foundation.
Shout out to Chocolate Earth Foundation.
He's in the building.
And they say black women don't support. You see the cap?
The cap. So
yeah, Natasha's Grenadian.
I didn't know you was Grenadian. Listen. Dad is Grenadian, mom is Jamaican. That changes the whole dynamic here.
Yeah, that's an interesting mix. That's a real interesting mix.
Listen, tell your mom to make me that drink with the Guinness and the banana. Listen. Tell your mom I'll pay her whatever she can make that drink with the Guinness and the banana. I'm paying whatever for that. I'm paying whatever for that.
Oh man, thank you, Sherry Brian. Rich, appreciate the support, man. Natasha, I'm trying to end the show. Hakeem just keep going and going.
Listen, I love Sherry Bryant. Sherry Bryant had the most unique wedding, unique marriage proposal ever. A real nigga bought her a foreign. Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt. Listen. When I seen this, dad is Trini. Tell your dad to cook me some roti. I'm paying whatever for it.
Right, chocolate telling himself. You see, he got the fresh cut. He ain't playing the fresh glasses.
Listen,
that making this man a rich man over here.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna take all the credit. Sherry Bryant was in the back chat and said, "Come on, Hakeem, nigga, is you serious looking like that?" I know, you know what I'm saying. And then my nephew was here. Damn, nigga, you look like you off of 7th Avenue.
Some people don't know what 7th Avenue is, so you gotta tell her what it is.
My nephew say, "Damn, nigga, you look like you walking down 7th looking like that." So I said, I gotta go get the haircut. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X's mother was Grenadian.
That I didn't know that.
Oh, listen. This changes the whole dynamics now.
That's why his personality is like that.
Listen, Natasha Vincent, tell your mom I need that Irish moss. Tell your mom I need that Irish moss. Tell you, listen. I'm coming. We taking the PJ to Montreal for the Aki and Sawfish and the Irish moss. Listen, I'm in deep with the Jamaicans. Let's get it straight. I don't know too much about the Grenadians, but I'm gonna do some research tonight so I can be well more acclimated.
So, guys, you already know it's about that time. Hey, Hakeem, he say he got you. It got you. I think we should play this. Well, guys, you already know it's about that time. It's about that time.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. You name it. Look.
Oh, listen, and let's not forget something for our queen, Oshura. Make sure you get the jollof rice and the fufu ready for us. We coming home for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Get the jollof rice ready.
Thanksgiving time. I love to eat.
Yo, we love you, Rosby. Thank you so much.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that came in the chat, guys. On your way out, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, Jordan, give out the shout-outs of everybody that participated in the chat today.
I got it. Shout out to Sherry Bryant, Natasha, Sherry Bryant, Sky, Chocolate Earth, PH Diva, Austin Weems, Jabari, Natasha, Sashi Bomb, Elite Belzo, Sherry Bryant, Sky, who else? Asura, Gore, Kendall, Liberated Soul. I ain't forgetting anybody, didn't I? Joe don't hurt him.
We forgot Instagram.
Who shout out Instagram?
Yeah,
we got shout outs to your fairy godmother, Dr. No Job Team, Susie Snack Bar, Gotta Eat Entertainment, Ciroc 305, J-Boy 33, Stay Prayed Up Smith. And listen, he wanted me to specifically say this. T4L, Towners for Life. Towners for Life. If you know, you know. PH Diva, you should know that. Sherry Bryant, I don't have to explain. She already know. Diva Heart of Gold, Paint Me Fancy, Man of God 2. You know who Man of God 2 is.
Yes.
Man of God 2. And that's it.
And shout out to those also that's watching on my side of the end. You have OG Dude Dirty. Shout out to him. Shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Hank in the basement. He actually going live right now talking about sports. Shout out to him. Y'all go over there and also support him as well. Shout out to Don GQ as well. And also B Sammy. a new subscriber, and also Aston. Shout out to you guys for coming through. We really do great. I really appreciate you guys because remember, Hakeem and Joy Mind, they come from a different sector, and now they come here. We really do greatly appreciate it, and of course, Shiesty. But that name, boy, well, I ain't gonna lie, that name is unique though.
I like that dude. Shiesty Bum.
And not only that, but guys, make sure y'all go over there and also support Jordan and his lovely wife. Yeah. They're having a little one. So Natasha Vincent put it in the chat. So y'all go over there, find them a little gift for the little one. We have a little Chaos Culture Radio baby.
We are. That's the first one. Hopefully we can have more.
Yeah.
In between us, we at least want about 10 Chaos Culture Radio babies in between 3 of us.
So shout out to you guys that's already supported Jordan and his lovely wife on a little one. Jordan, the baby to the family. You can let them know whenever you're ready of your little one. So yeah, shout out to you guys. We really do greatly appreciate the love and the support. Y'all guys don't understand. I can't remember. We started out with there was
nobody in
love and support, man. Amazing.
Love and support. And I want to tell everybody, thank y'all for coming here every single time to watch us. A lot of y'all who's here, Shiesty Bum, Gore, like he was, I actively remember him, number one. Listen, there's names I'm not going to mention because they already in the game. Kendall, Jabari, like Urban John Smith. I don't have to mention them because we know them in real life. Them like these guys support us in real. Listen, they supported us when these are actually friends of ours who we see eat bullshit every day. Y'all who are here, y'all a little bit more special because we don't know y'all because y'all don't owe us nothing. I mean that. Who come watch us, y'all don't owe us nothing, especially Shiesty Bum and all. Y'all don't owe us nothing. So for y'all to come here watch us brings me in tears. I cry offline sometimes.
You do.
Like a little girl. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Because this is a dream, and I want this dream to blossom into something beautiful so we can all bring something and put out content. And I thank the queens who share our vision and stuff like that. And the people who are there. Let's give a shout out to Just Hear Me Out.
Thank you. I was just about to say that. Yeah, he's a very heavy supporter of the platform.
I want him. I hope he goes in the live stream and say him. We have to give him a shout out. He's an avid supporter and an avid Seahawk fan. I gotta put that out there.
Barry White as well. She's another supporter of the platform.
Chocolate Earth Foundation. Jess J, gotta give her a shout out. So we're talking about you behind your back in a great way. So we love all of y'all. Hopefully we can be in a position to get somewhere to do something for everybody. And we just love for y'all to spend here. And listen.
Well, sometimes he helps me out when it comes to certain aspect of the. But I'm like, is people that really do care about this platform.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Joe Don't Hurt Him.
Yeah.
We have to give him a shout out. Joe Don't Hurt Him, our brother from Massachusetts. Our brother who comes here from Twitch. He's from a whole different platform.
Mm-hmm.
I got to give you a shout out. Roz Double O, Amoxa Ceiling. You see, we remembering our brother's name. Village Aurora 9 is in the building.
What's going on, Village?
Village Aurora, you know what I mean? Elite Belzo. You know what I mean? We know, you know what I'm saying? And listen, I want everybody to give Natasha Vincent a shout out because she's heavy promoting us. Queen, if I was rich today, I would pay all your bills. If I was rich today, as much as you support a real nigga out here on these streams, that's all I gotta say. Go ahead, brothers, and we can.
Yeah, man. This was a great show, man. Like what Hakeem said, we appreciate you guys. Shout out to you guys. Shout out. Go ahead, Ronnie.
Yeah, and that's why I say that guy is also very important to make sure you guys go to Chaos Culture Radio Community tab. In the community tab, you'll find a Chaos Culture Radio t-shirt. Right now, the Chaos Culture Radio hat is currently out of stock. However, we do got the Chaos Culture Radio. Come over here, get your coffee on. And now that if you're a drinker, make sure you put something in that cup and have some of the taste of the good old Chaos Culture Radio when you wake up in the morning. And now that Prince Hakeem do, but Black Love. Like always, come over here, support the platform. We really do greatly appreciate it. Not only that, but Hakeem and Jordan, we're getting close of hitting that 1K subscribers. We are getting close. I could taste it. I could taste it. I could taste it. Shout out to everybody that supports this platform. As you can see, our hard work is really starting to play off. And not only that, but guys, at the end of the day, we do it for you guys because you guys making Chaos Culture Radio what it is today. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio, family. We over and out.
Peace.
Peace.